and welcome back to Watching Eastenders from the very beginning. I am one of your co-hosts, Spring Kathryn Day.
And I am Kathryn Mather, the other co-host. That's how it works. Today, we're on episode 4. It's a very private party. That's the name of the episode. Spring, what's the background on this episode? It was broadcast on the 28th of February, 1985.
Yes. And what was going on in England at the time, it was record unemployment, which probably explains why over 14 million people watched this episode.
Fuck all else to do.
The pound had also just hit its record low against the US dollar, which for our kiddies, you need to know that makes a lot of things more expensive. But they keep telling us the market. They kept telling everyone that means the market's still growing, which is supposed to make us feel better somehow. Yeah,
because I guess this was during Thatcher's reign, so she was busy just selling off everything that we owned, which has gone really well for us now, as people who are living in the future of that. So I guess that does offer a lot of context to the things that are happening in EastEnders at the time. I think that we should begin talking about the episode.
Yes.
So this is episode 4 is when our good friend Tony Carpenter first gets introduced, and
guess what he does for a living?
Is he a dentist?
No.
Is he a carpenter?
Kinda. He's a builder.
Oh.
See, they reached for something outside of the expected, and they got gold.
They did. Is it nominative determinism? Is that what they call it?
Sure.
Yeah. When someone whose surname is Carpenter is like, I'm going to become a carpenter.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it's a family business.
I hope so. However, things don't seem to be going too well for him.
No.
Because his introduction is him looking out of a car that has got "Clean Me" written on it in the dirt on the side, and a police officer, our good friend D.S. Terry Rich, what a name for a copper,
right?
Of Swishy Coat fame, if you listen to the last episode, he is banging on the door of his car that he's living in because his house that he's bought is, well, it's not habitable yet.
No,
is it? And it's quite a saucy interrogation, isn't it?
Yeah, no, the sexual tension again is quite high. I'm quite impressed.
Me too. Tell you what, let's show the good people this clip so that they can understand what it is that we're talking about here.
Yes, please roll the tape.
Working on the place?
I own it.
Oh. Taking on a big job?
I can handle it.
I'm making inquiries into the death of Reg Cox. Been round here long, have you?
Most of my life.
Where were you on the afternoon Reg Cox was attacked?
Staying out in Luton. Like I said, I was doing a conversion job on a pub there. Bassett Street, Crown and Scepter.
Where can I contact you if I need you?
Here.
Living the rough, eh? Get that junk shifted. It's an eyesore.
Yes, officer.
When's the last time you kicked a skip?
Oh God, last week.
Really?
No, I don't see skips that often, to be honest. When was the last time you kicked a skip?
I've never kicked a skip. I just feel like no matter how hard you kick it, the skip always wins. Like
It does, yeah.
He's like, yeah, you kicked me, but I'm a skip.
They're chunky.
Yeah. I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. That's not my problem that you're not.
Yes. I'm literally a big Tupperware. And
I'm always needed. Unlike you, who is kicking me.
Oh, that hits too close.
Oh, yeah, no, I could personify the skip all day. It's great.
But I mean, honestly, so he gets extremely close, the police officer, to Tony, who has done nothing, by the way, apart from wake up.
And Tony is super chill.
Yes.
Super cool.
That being said, he is a black man in the 80s.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not his first rodeo, sadly.
No.
But
I want him to be the cop.
Yeah.
He's like the only person. He's got the swish. He's got the swag to get that close to somebody.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
That copper got in my face.
Yeah. I really like Tony as a character. I think he seems like just I feel like we could be friends.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the first characters I've met here that I'm like, I could be friends with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he does have a golden retriever, like personality characteristic that's like, oh, water off a duck's back.
Yes.
You know.
But also, the police officer never mentions that he's the police.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even show a badge.
No. And I'm like, how legal? Again, like, you know, Tony could have said, yeah, I did it. I killed him. But if you've not told them that they're the police, then surely you would be able to just get off on that, right? Like, you know, in a court of law,
right?
You'd be like, well, a man knocked on my car door and woke me up, and I said I killed him to get rid of him.
But to be fair, because this is a soap opera, it's very possible that he's not a copper at all.
That is true.
Right? He could just be the murderer trying to pin on someone else.
He's like Ethel on steroids in busybody terms.
Yes.
Really turn it to the next level. I need to know.
I'll put some money on that. I'll gamble that.
Yeah.
I think Ali would too.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much. People win on anything.
That's true. He's not a horse, but he'll do it. The other thing I thought was really interesting about this episode was the golden circle scam.
Yes. Now, I didn't know much about this because it's kind of before my time.
Yeah.
So Sue is very into the golden circle, which it does feel a bit rich that she's like, husband, how could you gamble? Anyway, here is this totally legitimate scheme, which I feel you can explain better than I can because it's done by, I mean, obviously now it's emails and stuff, but to be running this kind of scam via the postal service.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a global phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened like a year before. It hit the States a year before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this idea that there's like a list of people on a list and you pay $10 to whoever gave you that letter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you cross the top of the name off the list.
Mm-hmm.
And you send them $10. And then your name goes up. And then eventually people will be sending you envelopes with $10.
Mm-hmm.
As your name goes up the list.
Right.
I mean, it's just clearly a scam.
Yeah.
From the get-go. But, and they're explaining this like it's and then people send you, and then you'll get your money back, and then a little bit more, and it's no problem.
I mean, we do have a clip of Sue trying to explain this. Shall we show that? I don't know if it makes more sense because you were doing it Americanisms, so our audience might not understand dollars. So this is Sue explaining it in pounds.
Okay. Roll the clip.
Well, something might interest you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we bought it off Ali's brother. Mm-hmm. One of his mates paid 120 quid out of it. It's this golden circle thing, see? Mm-hmm. You buy the letter for a tenner, and then you send a tenner to the name at the top of the list.
And you're 20 quid out of pocket.
No, you can't lose. Because the next thing you do, see, is you put your name at the bottom of the list and cross out the one at the top, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the next thing is, you make 2 copies of the letter and sell them for a tenner each. So now you're broken even, right? Then, when your name gets to the top of the list, everything you're sent is clear profit. Get it?
But what if the other people don't send the money off? There's a lot of dishonest punters around here, you know?
Well, they've got to. You get them to put it in an envelope when you sell them the letter. There's people round here making a fortune out of it.
I wish I was. See ya.
Cheers, love.
Look, I'm a bit short of readies at the moment, but I might buy one of them.
Sounds like a big con to me, Tone.
Well, I won't take too long making your minds up about it. I don't think we'll have too much difficulty getting rid of them.
Right, Sue?
So I don't know if that has made more sense to our viewers.
Did I make any sense when I explained it?
I still don't understand what this is, and I have watched this episode so many times to just be like, what? Who is, why, how many lists are there? Who is getting the money? Why are you sending your home address to strangers? What if the money in the envelope gets lost? I don't understand.
I will say, back in the day, people were very loose and fast with their home address. Like, you want it? Yeah, take it. Because, I mean, people are too lazy to just go to your house and rob you.
Yeah.
They'd rather you just, go to the post office yourself and send them the money. Like, it sort of means that, because, like, when I was in school, chain letters were the thing.
Right.
So, but it was slightly different. You get a letter that says you have to write 7 letters to 7 friends, which works in school because it's the only time in your life you have 7 friends.
Yeah, true.
Right? And if you don't send these letters, you're going to die, or someone you love is going to die a horrible death.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the letter would get confiscated. And so, someone in your family would die of a horrible death.
Oh my God.
Because you couldn't fulfill the curse or
The
whatever.
prophecy.
The prophecy, to prevent that from happening. And it sort of fell out of, I think it stopped when I was, like, in middle school, because I guess we, had papers to write.
Yeah, a life to live.
Life to live. So it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, no, there was a time where teachers were confiscating these, like, chain letters every week. Yeah.
I mean, when I first got an email address, I do remember this sort of thing happening through email.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just less admin to forward an email on than to
but it's
buy
less fun.
stamps.
But it's kind of fun, right? Like, you're doing all this stuff, you're sending it in. Like, it's almost like a pen pal.
Yeah.
That's
I like
extorting
that.
you.
Yeah. And talking of pen pals that'll extort you, it's time for an ad break.
From our sponsors.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Hi, I'm Sam Rhodes, one of the co-founders of LAFS, the London Arts Facilitation Society. If you're enjoying watching or listening to any of this content, we'd really like you to donate a little bit of cash to help us build access to all of this wonderful stuff for working class people from all over England. You can go to laughs.org.uk to donate as little as £1 a month to help us keep the lights on and help us make lovely art, podcasts, comedy specials and even professional wrestling for you at home. Laughs.org.uk. Donate today. Go on, do it for the laughs.
Thank you.
And we're back. We're going to talk again about Mark.
Yeah, our good friend Mark. So he doesn't want to go to school. He keeps coming up with reasons to not go to school, and he wants to borrow £1. So his uncle thought, well, you can earn £1 by doing half a day's work on the fruit and veg stall, which Mark himself is like, nah, man, that's not enough.
That's Dickensian.
It is. I don't care how much £1 was worth back then. It's still not enough. But there's a scene which we'll show you in a moment, in which he shortchanges Dr. Legg, and his uncle is like, you can shortchange people that just come and go, but you do not shortchange regulars because then they will go elsewhere. And I just love this as a sort of, he uses the term to fiddle them, don't fiddle them, which has different meaning now. I'll tell you what, we'll show you the clip now.
Yeah. Fiddle away.
Yeah, I think the lad's having a bit of trouble with his maths dog. Sorry about that.
Must be the new math.
20p. Now listen, the second rule of the market stall is you don't shortchange your regulars, right? OK, a punter you never seen before's fair game. But remember, a regular's your bread and butter, right?
It was like you said, Uncle Pete, just me maths. What's the first rule anyway?
Anything you do, Fiddle, belongs to the governor.
So yeah, it feels like he's teaching him like the thieves' code, and it's just a code of conduct that doesn't feel quite ethical.
Not quite ethical, but given what we know about Albert Square and how much everyone knows about each other, that's a survival technique that if you don't have, you're gone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like you don't want your neighbours thinking that you're thieves, but if you just got some random that's got off the tube, then yeah, whatevs.
Yeah, but also, like, it's so funny to rip off people buying fruit and veg.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what? They should stop doing a fruit and veg stall and just go into non-profit.
The golden circle. And another clip that we'd like to show you now is so Arthur, unemployed Arthur, finally manages to get a job with Tony. What a great guy. So Tony, the builder, obviously needs labourers. Tony's employing Nick, nasty Nick, and Nick is actually allowed back in the pub now, but only if he's with Tony, so that Tony can keep an eye on him.
Oh, Tony's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
So he's employing Nick to help with like some refurbishment, and he says that Arthur can have a job with him as well. And I'd just like to show you this clip here because Arthur gets a job, and I can't express how quickly he spends the money that he doesn't have. So he immediately is like, "You've got a job," and then he shouts across the bar to Pauline, who is drinking, pregnant. He shouts across the bar to ask to borrow money from her so that he can get a round in to celebrate. Here is that clip.
Yeah.
Well, that's settled then. Start tomorrow.
Great. Now I'd like to buy us all a drink. Hey, Pauline, have you got a fiver to lend?
That's all right. We got to be getting back in on that. Yeah.
I just feel like this says something about his personality, and I'm kind of, the more I learn about him, I'm on Lou's side. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing about Arthur. If Arthur was from the States, he'd be from the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a scumbag, but he has manners.
He does.
Yeah, like he's the kind of guy that would cheat on you, but he would also drive you to the airport.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're just like, and I think that that's what's really hard about Arthur as a character, because he's not an out-and-out scumbag.
No.
Which I sort of appreciate, because you are what you say on the tin.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he's like, well, I just, just an unemployed guy that dresses like a professor, and I drink in the morning, like,
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he has a chance to be a really good guy, but he's just fallen short.
Yeah, I feel like there's something inside of him that he's that kind of person, I think, that could have a job that is like 50 grand and still you would have to buy him a drink in the pub. And you're like, how are you broke?
Yeah.
But you'd still feel sorry for him. That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
But I feel like it's the kind of customer pub owners want.
Yes.
Because their tab is paying their kids' schooling.
Yes. And for their affairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, everyone's favourite affair couple, Angie and Den. So it's time for the party. Last episode, of course, we were talking about the preparations for this party that they did not want to have to throw. But Den got caught with one bottle of whiskey that was not approved by the brewery, and as such, he made a stupid comment that it was for a private party that they were throwing, invited the brewery owner, and the brewery, thinking that they wouldn't come, and the brewery owner was like, sure, I'll come to your party. And now they've had to throw a party.
Yeah, and they've had to spend a lot of money throwing the party.
Mm-hmm.
And then the brewery, I think it was district manager, has called and said, I'm not coming.
But the party is already happening at this point.
Yeah.
So they still have to do it. So, lots happened in this party.
So much has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we should mention that Den and Angie have a daughter.
She's called Sharon, which is not... Can you imagine having a baby and be like, we'll call it Sharon?
Yeah, she's a missing character from Married with Children. But like it's It's also, Sharon is also one of these characters. She could be 16, she could be 65.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to tell with the bleach and all this stuff.
So she is a child, though, because she's at school with some of the other kids in the episode, with Mark and, I can't remember her name.
Oh, that
Mark's
is
sister.
her. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's there. She's been out. Her and Angie have been out. She's bought this awful pink silky top. I hate it.
It's off the shoulder.
It's off the shoulder. She's got the big hair going on. Lofty has had to slip downstairs for whatever reason into the bar, and Sharon decides to follow him.
Yeah. And not only follow him, but hit on him pretty hard.
Real hard.
Yeah. Like, so it's like, okay, so an adult has definitely written this.
Yes.
And I feel like he read Lolita and went, yeah, this is this is a documentary. What? Like, she is so confident.
Mm-hmm.
And Lofty, who is clearly in his early 20s, is acting prepubescent and almost scared around her. But for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, so he's smoking a cigarette. She asks, can I have some of that? And he says, no, you're too young.
Yeah.
He is frightened because he's like, well, Den's gonna kill me if I shag his daughter. And rightly so.
Yeah,
actually.
you don't
I'm
want
on
to
his
shag the
side.
boss's daughter. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when she is a child. I'm on Den's side here.
Yes.
So that happens. Too young to smoke.
Yeah.
God forbid. And yet they nearly kiss.
They nearly kiss until, dun dun dun, Angie walks in and stops it from happening.
Which is good.
Yes.
But she's got another motive.
She does.
She does have another motive.
And she chews out her daughter.
Yeah.
She chews out her daughter for being a teen and strutting her stuff.
Not the adult man.
No.
No.
No, she's not angry at him at all.
The adult man that needs somebody to clean his pants for him.
Yes.
Not him.
No.
What could he know? He's just an adult man with a job
Ooh.
that can't wash his own pants. So then the party sort of continues.
Mm-hmm.
And Angie, we find out why she doesn't want Lofty kissing her daughter. It's because, I mean, shall we show the clip or shall we?
Yeah, let's show the clip.
Show the clip.
He's on his way?
No, he's not coming.
Not coming?
He never meant to turn up. He's been winding you up.
Miracles do happen.
Yeah, well, a few seconds smarming for next time might help you.
Cheers. Hello, Mr. Chumley. How are you?
Do you like me top?
Yeah, it's tripping.
It's new. Den went spare. I don't think he likes me to have anything nice. I think it's because he's probably aged quicker than I have.
Yeah.
She just fucking kisses him in the middle of a party in her own house where her husband's at.
You know, and she timed it just right, because if you watch it carefully, the needle goes off the record as soon as they kiss.
Yeah.
Right? And that's exactly when Den notices that his wife is making out with the staff.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if Lofty played it right, he could get some compensation for that. For sexual harassment at work.
He could, but he's also on the dole, isn't he? Remember? So he's doing this like cash in hand, like under the table.
That's right.
So he's got no rights. But I just don't understand. Like, he was clever enough to be like, I'm not gonna. Well, no, he wasn't clever enough to say he wasn't gonna kiss his boss's daughter. He was just like he just didn't do that. But then he ended up kissing his boss's wife.
Yeah, no, it was super weird. She's like, okay, let's dance. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she's like complimenting him and getting closer and closer. And he's just, Lofty's so like, such a worm.
He's pathetic.
He really is.
Yeah.
And then Den gets all upset with Angie after the party, after everyone's gone home. No one else notices, by the way.
Yeah, everyone's just like carrying on, like, oh yeah, he's just infidelity.
That happens on the block. And then, I guess everyone's gone, and Ten's like, you could be a bit more discreet.
Yeah.
And then Angie's like, what, you mean like you?
She knew.
And she knows all the time, and she's more upset that she's not allowed to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's spending all the money on his little mistress,
Yeah.
whoever she happens to be.
Yeah.
I hope it's Ethel.
And she's still living in that dump at the doctor's surgery. But yeah, I mean, again, I think this kind of goes back to how marriages, it's like when people say, well, marriage used to last. And like, sure it did, but how many marriages were like this, where no one was happy, but their lives were just so intertangled, like they have a house together, like if she leaves, she's lost her home, her job, she's potentially got a teenage daughter that she's got to look after. You know, like what are you going to do? And then you're sort of damaged goods because like you're divorced. So yeah, I think that it's just sort of that, right?
Now, I could be wrong, but I do think there's an inkling that having your entire family revolve around alcohol is not a good choice.
That's a really interesting point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not to be Puritan or anything, but that's that's the lesson we're going to learn from episode 4. And come back next time for episode 5.
Oh my god, I wonder what's going to happen
There's
then.
only 7,000 more to go.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Support live podcasts or pre-recorded podcasts, live comedy. I don't know. To support the arts because, no
one else will.
No. Buy puppets. And join the Golden Circle.
Yeah, join the Golden Circle and support our sponsors because they're good people.
Yeah, most of them. Thank you. Join us next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
We are going to watch the show from the very start until it gets to the end. We're going to watch EastEnders.